February 9th, 3:43 AM, Hottie Clinic Intensive Care Unit. Hello everyone, Triple S back with some more Phoenix Wright. It's Sunday Trilogy with Tribulations and the final case, Bridge to the Turnabouts. I suppose since we're in the Hottie Clinic, we're probably going to be seeing Phoenix Wright in his hospital bed with the IV stand, so that's why he was in there at the beginning and end of Turnabout Beginnings, learning all about Mia's first case. And then last time we were playing as Miles Edgeworth, and we finished off with, facing off against a woman in a bikini and an artist who is an idiot and a dominatrix and a Canadian. And all that happened last time. So now I'm pretty sure we're going back to being Phoenix Wright, so let's go. Yep, there we go, it's him. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. February 9th, 2:43 PM at Dusky Bridge. Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees, nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. Ah, that's right. Maya's still stuck over there at the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. So, we're going to go to the main gate. February 9th, Hazakura Temple main gate. Come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. Well, it'll make you famous. Wah! Enough! A fool's fool, fools who foolishly accept the foolish stuff of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, Ow! Your reflexes of mine need to shape up. Or can I say sharpen up then? My brain's frying like a sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name? Francie, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. That's what I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Franzie's Whippity Whip Trip. Ah! Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. Before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. You mean, yeah. Don't think I'm going to forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologise. Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. God damn it, Francie. Franziska von Kammer. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I'm Franziska von Kammer, the prodigy. See. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Kammer. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world. He's been executed already. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me, because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. Today's trial. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defence. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Kammer as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. It's probably the feather, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow! No smirking! No whipping the stick! That foolish fool doing such a foolish favour for such a foolish fool. Edgeworth? Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only, to pulverise you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. What happened? Went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yep, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempted to cross a burning bridge, did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the inner temple that night. Okay, we're done talking to Francie. Let's go to the main hall. February 9th, Hasagura Temple, main hall. Ah! That was one long sigh. Oh, it was a sigh. I didn't know what it was. I just went with it. Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it, There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple, and that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? God damn it, Edgeworth. Iris. Must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar, I'd never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least, I wasn't until this morning. I don't see any psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. Inner Temple. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct? That's right, I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claims she was in her room in Hazakura Temple. I know I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya was stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple. I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. Pardon me. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We've got to get Maya out of there, fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river of the forest. Or the forest. I see. So a criminal will be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer, and with no way of escape either. Oh dear! Yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. Elise Downham. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Downham. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter. No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of a dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again. Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Downham as Mystic Elise. Yeah, finally someone brings it up. Oh? Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all our visitors as Mystic, it makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, right? You know? How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems Miss Elise Downham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Downham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow. Finally someone brings it up that they're calling her Mystic Elise Pearl. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together. Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Downham on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner. Missed that word then. The murder, it didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? That'd be bad. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Okay, so we're done here. I'm gonna move. Are we done here? Yeah. Making sure. Move to the courtyard. February 9th, Hazakura Temple Courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. But we're not actually going to do anything here. We're going to go back to the main hall. Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell? So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished repair the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well, then I'll come along with you and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorised entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what I meant. Ah! It's been a while, Scruffy. It's Miss Pokemon! Oh, he's dead. Sister! Please, leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to do. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris, though. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow, that hurts, you know. Silence! I, Francisco Moncalvo, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? I like how we flipped it on her. She said, she's follow me, but she's actually going to follow me. Because we're going to lead her to places. So we're going to go to the main gate. And go to the suspension bridge. Hey, look, it's all fixed. And then we're going to go to the Inner Temple Gate. February 9th, Inner Temple Gate. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick. That voice. Hey! Pearls! Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! Oh, thank God she's alright. So you were here, ever since that night. I was so lonely I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that dusky bridge was gone, I realised I was all alone. She was all alone? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. I am Francisco von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to missing Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Ow! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Missy Maya! Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that? It's giving me the creeps. I guess I'd better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure it's this over here. Look at these guys. Hello. It's this over here. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisco von Karma? I seem to remember... There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. You meanie person, you. Okay, we're done here. Move to the training hall. Oh, that's a psyche lock. February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. Do I just... Yep, I examine the lock. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. Never seen a lock quite like this before. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. But then, also, what's happened over here? What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... A woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. God, I hate gravy. But gravy is a type of sauce. It's when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Hanging scroll updated, touch to see before and after view under the check screen. Okay. What took you so long? I thought even you'd managed to get here faster than this. Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Godot. I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Ha! I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Who was the wild mare, Wright? This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Ha! Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boy to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippenberg. Go home. Hey, Nick Wright! What are you hitting me for? Ha! You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, Wright. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realise that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. Getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger, or is it sorrow? Let's talk to him. Why didn't you show? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Wright, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is... this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing. I'm sorry, but... you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, Wright, you. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me. Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Wright? Can't undo. Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Wright, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware though that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, The chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister, that's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. What the heck? Okay, Mia Fey. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you've learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No! Trick lock. What's this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would... Well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well, then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key? Ha! Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole? That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. And who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? When MacLeod undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who could open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. Hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Maya. We'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Goddo. How sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You better start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trites. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. Damn. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. I know who else could open that lock. A certain person by the name of Professor Layton. He can probably figure it out. He can open all sorts of things. He's amazing. Okay, so we're going to go to the in-temple gate. Oh. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ah, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah! Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder. With my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How did you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide... yeah? If you wanted to wash that off or not. How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you, pal. You got me? This Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course! What else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Is that actually where we're going? Yep, yeah. So, let's go into the garden. February 9th, Inner Temple Garden. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? The Von Camel will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... God damn it, Gumshoe. Okay, so... First off, what is that? There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. Well, it's pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. So Miss Elise down him? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Karaim Master's talisman added to the court record. Karaim Master's talisman? Okay. Apparently we know what it is. For some reason, there's a big square around here. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. It's an almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No, it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start an investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out at the local wrestling contest, you see? I was so disappointed, I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Is that it? That's it. Ah! Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. Okay, and then... Well, this is a stone lantern as well, so... What the heck is that? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh, pal? You kidding me? It could have been more obvious. It says... Maya. Yeah, before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy. Without exception. Yes, sir. Is that it? Yep. Okay, so let's talk to him some more. The investigation. So how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working to place. Forensic team? What was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing! Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually. Guess I'd better look into them myself. Maya. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Godot tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a secret. He's got a secret! No, he's got a search party out looking for her. I don't know why I said secret. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait since she is the only one who can open the door to the Sacred Cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. No. When I spoke to him, Miss Edgeworth sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Bloody writing. Maya. So these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Downing's blood? We haven't done the detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Huh. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special Gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Downing wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking. That's impossible. On the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of the Miss Elise Downing's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? True crime scene. So Miss Downing was killed, but here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what's this bikini store in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Kammer? Surely a special gumshoe investigation will reveal the answer, no? Wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. Well, we're done here, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to the... Oops, no, in a temple gate, yep. Then we're going to go to the suspension bridge. And then we're going to go to the main gate. And I'm going to amend my guide here. Just give me a second. February 9th, Hazuka Temple main gate. You seem to have a visitor. Mr. Wright. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Godot managed to mobilise the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. We've got to hurry up and lock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you was locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right? Wait, Edgeworth! I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. But that being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so let's go to the main hall. Come on. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two. How are you doing? Waha, waha. From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. She's talking about Edgeworth. It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ah! Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular! You two are the only ones who said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those psychic locks of hers. Let's do it! Magatama time! One, two, three, four, five. Elise Downham. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Downham had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Missy Elise was an author, just an author, of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Downham's true identity. What would that be? Oh yeah, the talisman. Karain Master's talisman. Miss Downham had this charm with her at all times. Ah! Where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then... What do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Interesting. Oops! This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Downham really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Downham's true identity. Where is it? There it is. The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the crane channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honourable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. Ah! This crest is reserved for the Master of Crane. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? You mean that Acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Misty! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that was easy. Unlock successful. Elise Downham. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Karain talisman is a symbol of the Master of Karain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death? So Elise Downham was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, the master of the crane channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. For 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... Oh. What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Ah! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The secret cavern in the training hall, it might very well cave in! What? Maya! It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing, let's go! What? Where? To the inner temple, of course, where else? Sis Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course, you run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Go on then, finish right. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Oh yeah, I just don't like earthquakes. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. Move to... main gate, yeah. We've got to hurry to the inner temple and... Right! Ah! What are you doing here? Ah! How could I have... How do you expect us to understand you if you don't speak up? Yow! Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No! The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? Uh-oh, that's not good. So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now, and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. And you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple, and manhunt is not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall's sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in. But what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, great. How can there be even more locks? What's the meaning of this? Oh, hello. Iris. Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? To be continued! Oh, right there. Wow. Whew. Well, things really ain't looking good for Maya if she is in that cave, and now she's even more locked in there. Damn, so next time we're still going to be doing some more detective work, and we need to still also go back to Bikini and properly talk to her about Elise Downing, who is actually Mystic Misty, and finally someone brought up the fact that they were calling her Mystic Elise. Finally! If only Edgeworth knew, like, what someone being labelled Mystic meant that he could have questioned her about it earlier, but, you know. But yeah, anyway, more detective work next time, and after that it's courtroom stuff all the way to the end. So, thank you for watching, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.